How you doing, folks? This is Alistair from Website Doctor, and I'm here with Pat McDonagh from Supermac. How you doing?
Great now, Alistair, and yourself?
You were speaking this evening about your new hotel brand. Can you just tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, that's the So Hotel Group, and we have 6 of them now. The most recent one was the Castle Oaks in Castlebar in Limerick, and that's just coming into our ownership now in the next week or so. So yeah, it's a business I got into, as you probably heard, by accident, and as I say, it's a business that's very interesting, and it's a business that's challenging as well at the moment in relation to new extra VAT, and obviously food costs gone up and labour costs gone up, etc. But as I say, it's like any other business. It's you're only as good as your last meal or your last guest or whatever, and you have to keep working on that. In other words, that it's all about repeat business, because in any business, as you know yourself, it's easy enough to get the customer in for the first time. Yeah. But then after that, it's going to be dependent on how well they're treated, how much they enjoy themselves, and how much they want to come back, and how much they're going to spread the word of mouth. Yeah. So at the end of the day, no matter what advertising you do, whether it be internet, whether it be radio, paper, TV, or whatever the case may be, your word of mouth is still the best advertisement.
Right, okay. And by the way, people watching this can actually see the backstory of the business. I have the full live stream of the talk earlier, so they can learn about the backstory there. So what I want to ask you then is, your first business, Supermac, is very focused on the marketing is very, very location focused and becoming known in a location and people walking by. But your new business, I'm sure that a big component of it is getting people through your website to make bookings and online marketing. Can you tell us a little bit about what you think about online marketing, what marketing channels like SEO or Google Ads or Facebook or social, what are you doing with that? Can you give us any tips on that for people trying to get started?
Well, I suppose at my age I'm not the most up-to-date person in relation to online advertising, but as I say, hugely important in relation to getting business in, whether it's through Facebook, Instagram, whatever. And you have to have obviously specialist people involved in that, so that they know how to and where to go in relation to their advertising.
So you have a good team.
You have you have the online booking platforms as well, and those are important because when people are looking to book somewhere, the first place they're going to go is one of the online booking agencies. So it's hugely important. Obviously, TripAdvisor, Google search, all that type of thing. They're going to determine where people go and where they stay and what value they're going to look for, etc. But as I said earlier on, it's hugely important when they do get there, the hotel takes over, and if they're well looked after enough, then obviously they're going to come back, and you can connect with them once they've been in with you. So necessarily the second time they come, hopefully they're going to book directly.
Super. Well, final question. For small business owners or for people who are just about to start their own business, want to start a business, have you got any, what's your best advice? What's your best tip for them?
I suppose there's a couple of things really. First of all, you have the right idea. Secondly, you have to have a good accountant, a good solicitor, and you have to be very perseverant. So never give up. But you have to persevere at it, because you're going to meet twists on the road and turns on the road that's going to take you, distract you, or whatever. And it's stay focused on the main thing.
Super.
And again, as I say, look after the customers you have, and they will look after the rest of the customers for you, because they will spread the word.
Pat McDonagh from Supermac and So Hotels, thank you.
Thank you very much.